everybody, I'm Sarah Michelle, and you are with Cobra-Source.com, your complete online martial arts, entertainment, and lifestyle magazine. So today we just want to take some time to highlight Team Kickstart. Now this is Chuck Norris's team, and I'm going to give Jason Holmes, who's sitting here with me, otherwise known as J-Dog, a chance to talk about this team for a little while. How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for taking a couple minutes out to sit down with us. Why don't you start actually just by letting everybody know how Team Kickstart came to be?
Okay, well, Team Kickstart is very unique. I mean, it's unlike any other team that's out there before. We actually run off a nonprofit organization. It's Chuck Norris's organization. You guys can go to kickstartkids.org. It's basically an inter-school program where the kids, instead of them taking PE, they actually get to take karate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had that one.
Exactly, we all do. But I heard about it, I was like, oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And so it came across where it's really like the best kept secret. You know, everyone is like, cool, I wish I would have been able to do that, but it hasn't really been done before. So Mr. Norris was able to get all the funding and do what he needed to do to get that going. And basically all the kids, they get to go, like I said, from middle school, they get to go from 6th grade and they get to work their way all the way up, and they can go all the way to black belt. So it's good for that. And you know, it's a character development program. And we all know karate. Karate kept us out of a lot of trouble. And all those great things that martial arts instills in people. So after that, we went ahead and I wanted it to get out. I wanted it to get out to people. And we all know that I've been in martial arts for a long time, and I've been competing as well. And what's the best way to do it, to be able to get it out to the public, is to be able to have a international karate team. And so that's what we decided to do. We put it all together, we got out there to the rest of the karate world, and we let it be known that, hey, Kickstart is here, and this is what we do. We're here for the kids, a nonprofit organization, and so we got it big enough so we could get the kids, get them being better, and let the other people, the other black belts out there know that, hey, you guys can actually come out here and make a little bit of money, and everything is really good out there with benefits. You know, there's not a lot of karate instructors that are able to do that. So it's a marketing tool. It's a great, huge marketing tool. And as I said, it's a little bit unique. It's not like a lot of other teams. Our purpose is marketing.
Yeah.
And so Mr. Norris is all for it.
That's great. I didn't even realize that, and I actually would love to see more programs like that. I wish something like that would spread, because not only is it fun for kids and a great substitute for other types of PE, but like you said, I think it does a lot to keep kids on the right path and keep them focused and with a good attitude and everything. So I think it's really cool that that program exists.
Yes.
So talk also a little bit about how then, once you decided to use it for, use the team in this way to market for this program, how you started accumulating or recruiting people to bring onto this team.
Okay, well, I know a lot of people don't know. Like I said, it's very unique. Everyone on our team right now is a part of Kickstart, some kind of way. We don't mind branching out, but right now we're working within. We have Romel Gregolis, we have Bear Loby, we have Donna Petway, Derek Wilson, myself. We're all actually Kickstart instructors. So we all work in the daytime as basically PE teachers. We're there the whole time, and like I said, it's a recruiting tool. We actually got Mr. Romel Gregolis. We got him. He was actually out in California. Everybody knows he was on the TV reality shows and everything. And we told him, hey buddy, you can come on over here, make a little bit of money, and teach. You know, we have all been around a long time, and you know, some of these guys haven't been able to really teach and be able to give off their knowledge. And like I said, our programs, we have about 250 kids every year in our program.
Nice.
So we're able to give that off, and what's the benefit of it is the guys get to be on the team too. I mean, who doesn't want to travel around and be able to compete and do what they love to do and still be able to do it for the organization?
Right.
So that's what they're able to do. The instructors can do that. We have our kids right now. Some of the students are like Ashlon Smith. We have Mariah Chapman. Those are kids that actually started in the 6th grade in our program.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
they
Start
actually,
with you guys.
yes, they
Wow.
started in the 6th grade, and they've worked their way all the way up. They're Kickstart black belts. And so they're able to come up, and we just bring them under our wing. And so it's really cool to have your students and your instructors working together to be able to compete and be able to go out there and travel and try and beat the rest of the guys in the
Right.
world, you know?
Right. Let's talk about that for a minute. I know that your team travels a lot. You guys are almost always on the road or in the plane.
Yes.
So on the one hand, I know that that must be really fun and a really great experience. On the other hand, talk about how, if at all, that affects your guys' ability to keep your energy up and go into these competitions and be on top, because you must be exhausted. I mean, you guys are always, even though it's fun, you guys are always somewhere. And there's something to be said for being at home and comfortable, you know what I mean?
Well, it is a little bit, it is tough this year. I'm not gonna lie, it was really tough. I mean, we've been to Mexico over 5 times this year, we've been to Cruz, we've been to Guatemala, and we're doing it all for the kids. We love to compete as well, but like I told you, I've been all these places before, and it's just about giving back to the students. I mean, when you see some of these guys' faces and they're students, and they come up through the program and they tell you, I've never even been out of Texas before,
Right.
you know, or I've never even been out of the country before, or the furthest I've been from Texas is Louisiana, and we're able to take these kids and open up a door to them. Then, I mean, that's what it's about. That's what I live for. You know, I've done those things, and it's about giving back now. Giving back to the community and letting them see that, you know, there's more to life than just one little, it's like we're one little speck in the whole world. So that's the whole point right now. And it is tough. It is tough. Sometimes I need a monster or something. But it keeps them going. It keeps them going. They have something to live for. They're calling me, hey, Mr. Holmes, I'm ready. I've been practicing. I learned how to do this new kick the other day. And you know, they're calling me out and they're so
I'm
excited.
glad to hear that part too, because being able to travel and have fun is just the fun part, but you have to put in work. And so talk a little bit about what the training is like with these kids. What is the program like that you're running with them?
Well,
just on a day-to-day
we have, like I said, we have the Kickstart team. We have, and each one of them, or not a lot of them, but some of them are from different schools in Kickstart. Like I said, each program, like Ramel has his own school, Bear has his own school, and each program has about 250 kids in it, 225 to 250 kids in it. So we try to get something, one person or as many people as we can from those schools, and they work out with themselves. They work out at their school, which is Monday through Friday, because it's regular school, Monday through Friday. And then we try to have at least one team workout a month. So we have everyone come in, and they usually come to my karate school or Mr. Petway's karate school. We have our own personal karate schools too. So we have J-Dog's PKK, Bear Lobi has Lobi SKA, Donna has Petway's TKO. So we have our own schools on the side as well. So we have those kids, and we have them at least come once a month to our personal karate schools, and we just train our butts off. Good. Yeah, we train our butts off. Sparring, katas, believe it or not, yes, I will do a kata or two every now and then.
I've seen you.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell me.
And you and Mariah like to do the...
Yes, we have been doing the team
form,
forms.
right?
Yeah, she baited me into doing that. It was a bet, but...
Those are fun to watch, though.
Oh, yes, it is. I like it. It's good to get back to doing forms. I haven't done forms since I was 12. Yeah, so it was good
to get in touch with the basics.
It is, and I love the basics. I mean, I'm a true martial artist. Everyone says, you're not a true martial artist if you just fight. You know, and a lot of people don't see the aspect of martial arts where we get to do the jiu-jitsu, we get to do the kicking, punching, and the katas. All that is a part of martial arts. So, yeah, I gotta let the kids know, hey, I can still do it too. Don't think you're getting out of here. I'll get you. Now, don't worry about that.
All right, so we see you guys all over. You make it out to some of these West Coast tournaments.
Yes.
Of course, I know we'll see you guys at Super Grands again this year. Talk a little bit about then, if you can, what you see. You already have such a great thing going so far. What do you see for Team Kickstart in the years coming up?
Well, we have our milestones that we've been reaching, and we started the team, like I said, 4 years ago, and it's getting bigger, it's getting better. It's for the kids, they're getting better. The instructors, I mean, I have about 9 NBL world titles. Ramel has, I believe, 6 or 7. Bear Lobi has about 6 or so. And our goal this year is to get one of the students to be able to get their first world title. That's what our goal is. I mean, we've just reached one of our other goals, was to have one of the students get a grand champion. And so Mariah this year was able to get a grand champion in sparring, We've gotten them in katas because our basics are pretty good, but as you know, fighting evolves like crazy, and those guys come out of the woodworks. So we've had her. She's actually been able to win a grand champion there. So that's a great milestone, and we're going from there, and we're working our way up for the team as far as the athletics part. But our other part, remember, we're a marketing tool. So our goal by next year is to be able to get some of those guys that are instructors that are black belts. All you have to be is a second-degree black belt to work for Kickstart. And so we're trying to get some of those guys to, if they want to move to Houston or Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, we have those schools out there, and they can make a decent living out there teaching the kids and giving back to the community.
Jay, you mentioned Ramel Gregolis, and I want to talk about him for a minute. Now, I actually hadn't really seen him compete. He really caught my attention on stage at Sin City Rumble. This man did traditional soft forms, then hard, and then brought out this chain as a weapon, and just absolutely blew me away with that form, by the way.
Yes.
It was beautiful. But what really was impressive and interesting to me is that he can move, and I would love to be able to talk with him about this sometime, but he can move from doing the soft form to the hard. These are two such completely different styles, and to be able to go from that really fluid motion to then just like hitting hard like that was crazy. So I think it's really cool that you guys have him on your team. I think it's also really great for the kids because that must be a really great person to learn from. Talk about him a little bit more.
Okay, well, yes, Ramel is a very interesting character. This guy, he's actually from Philadelphia, and he moved to California. He was out there for about, I believe, 3 or 4 years living out there, and he like I said, he's been in some of the TV shows. He was on a couple of MTV shows. Like he's been doing it all. And then, you know, we talked to him and everything. He noticed our team, and he's one of the guys that ended up coming to Houston to run as a Kickstart instructor. And Ramel is a great asset on our team. He's a great asset to the organization as well. I mean, he, like you said, he can do the chain. He can do Japanese. Japanese is awesome. He can do Korean. He can do them all. And so it's good. Like I said, we want to have that in our organization, so all those kids, they can get out there. Remember, these kids get to get this for free. Okay, $15 still. It's still free. But they're going to take karate for free for $15 for the whole year.
Wow.
And to learn from Mr. Ramel Gregolis, right?
I want to go to school in Texas, and I never thought I would say that.
I know. But it's awesome. I mean, I would love to have learned from Mr. Ramel Gregolis as my instructor for $15 for the whole year.
Yeah.
You know, and to learn all the Japanese, all the Korean. He knows a lot of, I mean, last year he brought some of his Kickstart students all the way to, Korea.
No way.
We go on trips like that. He brought some of his Kickstart students to Korea. I believe next year they're going to China. So these kids get to enjoy all this stuff. And so, yeah, Mr. Ramel he's awesome. He's an awesome asset on our team, and we love him there for that. We always make fun of him because he's always short, but we still make fun of him. But he's awesome. He has a good sense of humor. He's a good guy. You know, he wants to be able to give back, like a lot of instructors do. I mean, he grew up in that type of atmosphere where we all needed karate at one time, and he's giving back right now.
Well, you guys have a lot of experienced people, so I think that all of them are an asset for your team and for the kids, because you guys have Dee and Derek, and I know these are really seasoned, martial arts practitioners and competitors, and so that's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, good for you guys. All right, well, yeah, once again, I just think it's really great what you guys are doing, so
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for putting that out there.
Thanks. So that's what we want to do.
That's really great. Well, I love what you guys stand for, because I think it's so important to instill all of these values and the skills in the next generation, so all of this keeps going, because we don't want to see this art die off, right? So
yes.
I love that you guys are doing that. I think it's great. I congratulate you guys on being so successful so far.
Thank you.
I hope to see it grow. And I love your goal, actually. I hope that one of your students can end up getting a world title. That would be really great. That'd be really great to see.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Jay.
All right, thank you.
It was great to talk with you. So there you guys have it. Team Kickstart, they're doing great things. Not only are they competing, but they are giving back to their community, and we love that, of course. So keeping an eye out for all of these men and women. We will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.
With Team Kickstart.
Say it with your chest.
Kickstart!
Ahoo!